From singing to dancing to acting, Brandy Norwood has done it all. If you don't recognize that last name, however, that's probably because for most of her career, Norwood has gone by the mononym Brandy. And from the very beginning, Brandy was destined to be a star. At just 2 years old, the Mississippi native sang her first solo at church. In 1993, at the age of 14, she was signed to Atlantic Records. By the next year, she had dropped her eponymous debut album, Brandy. In 1996, Brandy landed a starring role on the UPN-produced sitcom Moesha. The show, which was a pretty big success for the network, ended up running for 6 seasons before going off the air in 2003. And in the midst of her Moesha fame, Brandy was handpicked by Whitney Houston to star alongside the late legend in the wonderful world of Disney's 1997 remake of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Brandy enjoyed mainstream success through the 90s and into the early 2000s, putting out a number of well-received albums, as well as landing roles across television and movies. But from 2004 until 2008, the star stepped away from the spotlight. Talking to MTV about her 4-year hiatus, Brandy explained, "I went through a struggle and I really needed to get myself together and connect with my purpose, which is music. It just feels good to be back and I never want to leave for that long again." Considering the fact that Brandy has enjoyed a career that has spanned more than 2 decades, it's no surprise that, in addition to earning herself millions of fans all over the world, she's also earned millions of dollars. How much? Well, according to the guesstimation website Celebrity Net Worth, the star is currently sitting on a fortune of around $14 million. So where exactly did all that money come from? Well, the star started taking home a pretty nice paycheck during her Moesha days. According to the New York Post in 1999, Brandy was reportedly earning more than $90,000 per episode. By the end of its run, UPN had aired more than 100 episodes of Moesha, so it's probably safe to say that Brandy made a pretty penny playing the titular character. Aside from her numerous acting gigs, Brandy also has her music career to thank for making her a millionaire. Over the course of her career, the singer has sold more than 40 million albums worldwide and was ranked one of the best-selling female artists in American music history by the RIAA. Although Brandy hasn't released an album since 2012's 211, her back catalog continues to perform well for her. Unfortunately, in 2006, tragedy struck when Brandy was involved in a car crash which claimed the life of a 38-year-old mother of 2. While Brandy didn't end up facing criminal charges for the fatal car accident, she did face 4 wrongful death lawsuits, including one from the deceased victim's parents, who levied a $50 million suit against her. Ultimately, the singer didn't end up having to pay the $50 million, but she did reach a $600,000 settlement with the victim's children, paying each of them $300,000. And while the victim's husband initially rejected a settlement offer of $1.2 million in February 2009, by November of that year, the singer and the widower had settled on an undisclosed amount. When all was said and done, having to fork up a fraction of her millions didn't really faze the star. What was more important to her was asking for forgiveness from those she had hurt, and finding a way to forgive herself. In 2014, Brandy opened up to Oprah about the tragic event on an episode of Oprah, Where Are They Now?
I couldn't believe it, and I don't like to think about it because I don't think that's something I could ever get over.
Brandy went on to say that it was during that difficult time that she really leaned on her faith, focusing more on increasing her self-worth than her net worth.
For me, that's when I realized that God is real.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.